Hey guys, what's going on? It's your favorite heating appliance, Microwave, and for today's video, Ubisoft just released the thumbnail for the CGI trailer featuring Dokkaebi and Thatcher. Now, it's about a 5 to 6 minute video. If you haven't seen it, it's really detailed and it is beautiful and it gives a little bit of the history between the two. I highly recommend it. You can find it in the description down below. So in this image here, we can see like a new team gadget that's coming out, the Danish Operator idea, the Peru Map, a new Outbreak mode maybe? I don't know. I'm going to be getting all into it. So make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe because I'll be covering more Rainbow Six Siege news coming your way. Now I know the first thing you're probably like, Microwave, why is your voice so shot? You sound terrible. Well, I got super sick after the Invitational, guys, but you know that the show must go on. I still have to make content. So from here on out for like about a week, my videos, I'm going to be sounding like this. I'm terribly sorry, but hey, I got to do what I got to do. There's a lot of information here for me to cover. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Here we go. So there's a pillar. It looks like it's been cut right in two. I initially thought that this was like a Maverick detail because like there's like this flamethrower underneath it, but that's really not that. Like you can see that there's blades of grass, there's a brick, so it's coming from the ground. Here you can see an image of a blueprint, some sort of diffuser looking image, maybe some little square box. I'm not sure. This is all speculation, by the way, guys, so don't hate me. I'm kind of speculating on what I've seen on this image and my past 4 years of playing the game. On the right hand side, we can see that there's molecules being heated up and fused. Now, I'm kind of thinking that this image here shows that they're looking into possibly removing undestructible walls. Like maybe there's some sort of operator that can blow open concrete walls. Now you might be like, Microwave, what gives you that idea? Well, let me show you something down here. So here's Ash's breach charge. This is her blueprint. Doesn't really say much there, so don't worry about that sticky note. Over here it says breach, and if you guys have seen the Ash CGI trailer, she shoots her little thing at it, blows up, and it's a concrete wall and it completely gets destroyed, right? Well, there's nothing in the game that can do that. I mean, yeah, there's thermite. He can open up like reinforced walls, but that's about it. Well, speaking of that thermite, underneath it, there's an exothermic charge picture, and then we have the breach on concrete, and it's highlighted in red, and then there's this new activator that sends a signal to start the charge because you pull a little pin out and boom, there it goes. And there's like this little C4 football looking thing. So again, I'm kind of thinking that this all means that maybe they're looking into destroying concrete walls. I know that's a lot of stuff. Maybe there's a lot of coding in the game. I'm not sure, but I think it's a really cool idea if they do that. And then this all could possibly be coming out in the year 4 operators. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Let's go ahead and go up to the top left. Oh, here we go. This is some of the things that we talked about earlier. The proximity alarm is a new gadget that is coming your way. It's already been leaked in the operator voice lines. We heard it was like proximity alarm deployed, and I'm just making up a voice here. It wasn't like Thatcher. I know it's a terrible way. He doesn't actually sound like that, but so this is going to be a really cool gadget. Like I said, it was leaked like a year ago. Now on the top right, there's just random pictures. There's a picture of Buck without a skeleton key, and then it talks about something like, can we orient or focus the JTF2 approach? I'm not really sure what that means. Maybe this is talking about the shooting range. I heard that they're possibly working on it. I'm not 100% sure if they are. It would be something that the game really needs, and it kind of looks like this is a training facility. You can see here that there's jumping in the window, you know, peeking, and then there's like a target practice. So this could mean that year 4, they are coming out with a shooting range or something where you're able to aim train and warm up instead of terror hunt, because that doesn't really do much. It's just kind of annoying. I'd really like to be able to work on my sensitivity and stuff before jumping into a ranked game without terror hunt. So what this whole image could mean. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Here we see another picture that was on beta. These are like the old recruits or whatever, some of like the makeup that they had before the game even started. Over here we see it says red. Okay, this is a big image, guys. We have to really talk about this here. It says add Legion and Pulse into the Sea Bernie threat unit rotation. Now, if you guys don't know, Sea Bernie is like fighting infection, you know, the yellow suits, the hazmat suits, all that good stuff. There's a biohazard symbol here. I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like it's like a satellite version or an image of somewhere on the map. I don't know where that is or what it is. You can't really see it. It's kind of all blurred. Let me know if you know what it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to go and talk about this. This is red, okay? In this image here, you're going to see a lot of things that are like red and kind of hinting at it. I think, guys, that there might be a new Outbreak mode coming your way this year. Now, year 2, I believe it was year 2. Yeah, it was, because I went to the Invitational and tested it out. They had an Outbreak mode where like these aliens, this thing came on a Russian capsule, hit the Earth, and these alien things spawned. There was no story. There wasn't really much to it. You basically did 3 missions and you saved the area and mission complete. There wasn't really anything in there that talked about, did you save the world? Was the world in danger? Like, I don't know. And you can only play, I think it was like 7 or 8 operators at the time. So here we have Thatcher highlighted, Ash, Dokkaebi, Castle. By the way, this is a face reveal for Castle if you haven't seen him. Also, 500,000 subs. I'll most likely do a face reveal then, or maybe earlier. I'm not 100% sure, but I'd like to wait until 500,000. So if you do want to see what Microwave looks like, you know, I'm 800 pounds, I'm bald, I got a fupa. If you want to see that, let's hit 500,000 subs. Anyways, we got Kavera and Doc. I don't know why Doc has completely changed from like a white dude to like some Italian dude. I'm not sure how that even happened. Anyways, so yeah, they're outlined in red, and they're outlined in red over here, their names. So I think, guys, like I said, there is a possibility we might get an Outbreak number 2, another event that they'll probably put alpha packs behind. I'm not sure. Like I said, they just didn't finish the story. It wasn't much to it. It was like, oh, this is it. I liked the event. It was something different. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, so enough about that. Let's go ahead and get over here to the left. You're probably like, Microwave, let's talk about this gadget right here. You see it, you keep bypassing it. What is it? Well, there was this guy, he made a Polish operator mock-up. He kind of drew something, it's like some artist. He made a Polish operator that puts this deployable wall that he can stand behind, and he kind of put it in a briefcase. Now, I don't know if this was like a nod to him, or there's an operator that is coming that will have this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is super cool. It says the shield cannot be deployed to a position where it obstructs doorways or windows. Once deployed, the primary gadget button can be used manually or to extend or retract the wings of the shield, and the bulletproof glass panels allow the operator to observe enemies without leaving cover, and you're able to wheel it around, kind of like you see the wheels down here. So I don't know if this is the plug operator that was kind of leaked last year that's saying like, hey, if thermite opens up a wall, you could put this here and block it. I don't know how that would fit in the meta. It would be kind of weird because most of the time once that thermite opens up a wall, you just have like a Maverick or an Echo and you just deny the plant. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe now there's an operator that can fully counter a thermite, you know, after he opens it up. I don't know. But anyways, over here we have a mute concept art. We have some images. We have IQ and her concept art. We have Jaeger and his concept art, but there's a map. There's 2 maps underneath it actually. Over here it looks like there's some sort of theater. Now the reason why I think it's a theater is because like it's angled. Like maybe this is the stage and these are the stadium kind of a thing. Maybe it's talk about this over here. Maybe it's this stadium, which I'll get into a little bit later. Trust me, there's a lot of stuff here, guys. We're gonna be here for a good minute. Let me go back down here to the bottom left. Yeah, so I think this might be like some sort of stadium, you know, the entryways. This could possibly be a new map that's coming our way. Here we have a deployment area, and it says scenario number 14, TRC infection. And again, there it is. There's a little hint talking about the sea burning area. Maybe there's an Outbreak event number 2, and maybe this is the map. You can see it's actually kind of small. You can see the stairs, and there's like a platform, and there's one building. Maybe you're sitting in there and you're just fighting waves and waves of these zombie horde things. Oh God, are we gonna get a zombie mode for Rainbow Six Siege? Oh man, that would actually be kind of fun. It would give something else in the game to do. Is Rainbow Six Siege coming out with another new game mode? Dude, I don't know what's going on, but year 4 looks so awesome. There's so much hidden stuff. Download this image and look for yourself because there's probably a lot of things in here that I'm missing. So right above it, we see a picture of Hereford Base. It says 14 plus security forms, operations in Hereford. Is R6 security compromised? This is kind of alluding to the fact that maybe there's an operator that's going to turn or something like that they're going to have in the story mode. I'm not 100% sure. This is all speculation, but my mind is racing with all this stuff. Like, I can't believe that there's so much information here, guys, and you wouldn't know it. You would not know it unless you played this game from the beginning and have seen all the stuff that the dev team has done, which is why I wanted to make a video. I know I sound terrible, but I'm just super excited to do this. This is the stuff that I love. They kind of did something like this for the Outbreak event whenever they had like detailed images and unlocked files. I don't know, I don't remember exactly what it was, but like you looked at these files and it talked about the Outbreak, like news articles, and it was kind of like a third-party website, well, not really third-party, it was actually part of Ubisoft, that you can log in, you can read about it. So maybe this is the beginning. Guys, maybe this is it. Season 2 for year 4 is coming. We might get an Outbreak, guys. That's so exciting. I'm super happy about that. Anyways, enough about it. All right, we'll go down to the bottom left. Here we have the objective for the bomb. Maybe it's saying that they're only going to be doing bomb from now on. No idea. There isn't anything about hostage. There's nothing about a secure area in this image. I've looked it over. Here's the Australian map, kind of showing, again, Operation Burnt Horizon. Here's Fuse with a shotgun, which is kind of weird. This is an image that they had for concept art during the beginning of the alpha phase, so I don't think this really means much. Again, a lot of this stuff is fluff, nothing too crazy. The middle of the board is mostly fluff. If you're interested in reading about it, I'm not going to talk about it a lot. It kind of talks about how Twitch has a mutual reference for life with, let me go over here, with Doc. So Doc and Twitch both have this in common, or they love hunting each other. So Ash and Caveira love hunting each other. So there's like a lot of little stuff in here that you might not, that you might be interested in reading about. I'm not going to cover it on this video. Now let's get into the Denmark operator that I saw. Here is a map of Denmark, and this is Germany directly underneath it. And here's a picture of the operator with a thing that says calculative over his face or her face. I don't know. It's 2019. I'm not judging. And here it says expert in covert reconnaissance and stealth tactics, ability to blend and adapt into his or her environment. That's what I'm assuming it says underneath this image here. So it could be something to where that operator maybe gets in a corner and blends in kind of like a chameleon. And I don't know what kind of counter there would be, like, you know how Vigil, you get near it, there's like little fuzzies that pop up. I'm not sure, but there is a possibility that they blend in to walls or something there. Maybe it's kind of like Team Fortress, where you could be a spy and you can act like a Doc and you're running around as an attacker and you can like kill people. Instead you shoot, well, you turn into the actual Denmark. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a lot to be said here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And we have an image here of a bridge and some sort of gas station. There's like a billboard of some sort above it. I'm not sure. This could be the map for Denmark. There's really not much information to go on. I'm not from Denmark. I don't really know if this is like a famous bridge. I looked up some things. I didn't see anything. Again, let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to be reading a lot of your stuff in the comments because I'm curious, because you guys know things that I don't know, you know, because we all come from different parts of the world. So I'm really curious to see what you guys see here that I don't. Again, these are just really concept art images. Nothing really to talk about. Ying is from China, obviously. We've already seen that. Nomad is always hopeful. Yeah, so there's this middle part is nothing really to be looked at, like I said. All right, let's go ahead and get down to the right-hand side. Like I said, there's a picture of Castle and what he looks like. Let's see. I want to talk about this. Let's talk about the Project R6 vision. Here we have the Parthenon down here. And we have a stadium. I'm not sure what this, or the theater. I think it's a theater, yeah. So there's a picture of Athens in the theater, and this is the Parthenon. This is the blueprints. I'm not sure what these numbers mean, but you can see that these are the pillars on the outside. Now, maybe this is another event coming into the game where we have to save the area. I don't think it's going to be the same as Outbreak because there's already stuff there. Like, this is the Outbreak corner that they're talking about. So this has got to be something different, and it says R6 vision. So something about the Athens, Spartan, and again, if you guys don't know, the year 4 roadmap includes Denmark, US, Peru, Mexico, Kenya, and India. So there's nothing about Athens at all in the year 4 roadmap. So this has got to be some sort of campaign mode or something that I don't know. I've looked at this image multiple times and I have no idea what they're trying to say here. Again, in the comments, let me know what you see because I have no idea. Here's another image of the Parthenon. All right, so Clash, Caveira, Capital. Oh, the Lord. So if you guys don't know, this is going to sound really cringy. The Lord came from, I know it's a dead meme, but it came from my channel. Another big YouTuber actually did a lot of research and proved it. He got like 1 million+ views on this video. So trust me, he did his research. It did come from my channel. I know it's super cringy. I said it in one of my videos last time. But yeah, the Lord came from my video. It's in a link down in the description. I'll put it down below. Super cringe. Anyways, let's move on. The Russians have lodged a formal complaint about not being picked as captains. I'll need to smooth over some of the ruffled feathers here. I think this is really cool that they talk about it and some of their background. So if you want to go ahead and read everything about the operators, make sure you zoom in, download it, because this is really cool. Now, one thing I want to talk about real quick is that Capital doesn't have any ear protectors. He doesn't have any headsets or anything like that. Well, this image here, right down here, there's an image of somebody, there's two actually, of somebody in the jungle, and this is going to be the Inca pyramids. So I'm assuming this is the Peru Inca pyramids, the new map that will be coming, what, year 4, season 3? Yeah, season 3. So this operator here does not, or does have ear protectors. Looks like there's a comm mic on the left side with a suppressor. So this is not Capital. Looks completely different. So here we get a sneak peek of the new Peru and Mexican operators. So I don't know which is which, but I don't know what their abilities are. It doesn't actually talk about it. It says cross-check with Capital, anti-drug operations for common ground. All right, sorry, I just had a big coughing spell. Sorry if I sound completely different. Here it says antiques trafficking. So it's kind of like Bolivia, that image there, but it really isn't. So here we have the Peru and Mexico highlighted. And this is the Inca pyramids. So maybe we're going to be going to the jungle, and maybe we're going to be defending it. So wait, I wonder if we're defending like all this historical monuments and stuff. Like normally, like canal is nothing important. And there's bank and there's consulate. Like there's really nothing historical about these areas. But the Inca pyramids and the Parthenon, like there's a lot of those are very common. Those are old. Those have history. So I wonder if we're going to be doing defending historical areas. What do you guys know? Or what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Oh, here's the big thing. Member of the Elite Presidential Protection Division. Now, I believe that the new U.S. operator is going to be part of the Secret Service. So most likely that is it. There's no other word yet on what that operator does or what his abilities are or what map it is. I think this is really cool. I tried to look up what these letters mean. It's in Latin. I don't understand it. It didn't really say much when I tried to put them in there, but something maybe about volleyball. I don't think that's actually it, but something is there, and it's all marked out because it's supposed to be top secret. So yeah, there's going to be something with the Secret Service and terrorist hunt. That's pretty much it for the whole secret stuff. Now at E3 they invited a bunch of the star players to make an operator, and I believe that's what Kaid was. So they put all the star players into one room, and then some of the devs and the game directors were like, hey, this is how we make our operators. I believe that this is kind of talking about it because it says here that there's soft breach, hard breach, anti-hard breach, disable. So it has like everything in the game and what every operator is put into. Now, I made a video about something like this 2 years ago, and I was really close. Like if you've watched it and you know what I'm talking about, then you know that I made up my own stuff like this. And this just kind of proves that like I was pretty close to it. It's actually kind of exciting to see that I have been on the same path that Ubisoft has when they make these operators. And they have everything in here lined up with every operator. So, and you can also see that there's red outlines of the Castle, Doc, Caveira, Ash, Thatcher, and Dokkaebi. And again, I think that these are going to be the special operators for the new Outbreak. Again, this is all speculation. I'm not sure, but it is pretty exciting to see. So yeah, if you're interested on kind of like how they make them, this kind of shows what they're thinking. And maybe there's something else that you can think of that will add into the game. I don't know. Again, like I always say, let me know down in the comments because I'm going to be reading them all day. This is going to be a long video, but I'm super excited to get into it, or at least show you guys. So here we have selections. It talks about the team. There's really nothing here that I saw. I could be breezing past it, but I didn't see anything in here that really talked about any useful information. Same with the psychology compatibilities. I didn't see anything. I tried to look at this image. Maybe it's like the picture of Zofia, like her icon. I just couldn't really see it. I'm not really sure. again, maybe you guys see something that I don't in this image. Let me know down in the comments, because there's a lot of information here that I possibly missed. And this is just crazy that Ubisoft released this to us, because this is just, it's just mind blowing. Like, I'm having so much fun. I've already done this recording twice, actually. And I found new things. Like, I didn't even know that there was a second operator. I didn't see it until I zoomed in and looked really close, because it's like kind of hidden, right? So let me know what you guys think. And so yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I have a spawn peeking video out for you a little bit later today. So yeah, I appreciate the love and support. Terribly sorry for the voice, but we still got to get on that YouTube grind. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.